something that has gone and is legitimately lost, and that is your freedom as an individual human being to be free, to do your own thinking, to be your own person. That is lost. You have been taken over and you don't even know it. And he said that the reason why? Cause and effect. The people who are behind the scenes of government in this country, their greatest enemy is you.
Don't know what you're doing, don't know what you're thinking. Stick to watching TV, then they'll just ignore you, leave you alone.
I think at one time or another we've all questioned as to whether all that we see and are experiencing in our world has some sort of a rational plan behind it. Because we understand now that both the Republican and the Democratic Party in our country are basically run by the same people. The same money finances both sides. We now know, of course, through the work of many historians who have spent their life working on research that show us that both sides of world conflicts have always been financed by the same people.
Question what you see, it's not reality. Question what you see and what you're told. You're dumbed down by TV, so full of apathy. Question everything and use your mind. Question what you see, it's not reality. Question what you see and what you're told. You're dumbed down by TV and full of apathy. Question everything and use your mind.
To do your own thinking, to be your own person, that is lost. You have been taken over and you don't even know it. And he said that the reason why is because you don't read, you don't think, you want to be entertained by Bugs Bunny, Big Top Pee-wee. All you want is your recapable tires, like he says, and all of your creature comforts, and you don't want to put yourself out, and so consequently, you have not defended your freedoms, and if you don't defend your freedoms and your rights, you don't have a choice for it. Cause and effect. Cause and effect.
Worldwide fraternal organization that is powerful enough, old enough, and wise enough to operate behind all governments in the world, behind fraternal institutions, monetary systems in the world, and yes, they are in fact connected.
Alex Jones has been fighting for so many years with the invisible government and the guys behind the closed doors. As you know, last time he had a fundraising drive and he collected $300,000 so he could have basically more equipment and more facilities in his radio and television station. So that's how he basically is able to inform you people about the real truth that is happening right now in this country. Otherwise, how could you get the information? That would be impossible. Do you think that CNN would report the
Criminal News Network?
Yeah, Criminal News Network or Fox News or Any other news, any other conventional news wouldn't do that.
I think they're supporting their own commercial interests
Yes.
and conveying whatever is going to help their bottom line.
Yes, very true, very true. And I'm not just saying Alex Jones is the only one, but Alex Jones is definitely is the bravest, is the boldest guy.
Is at the epicenter.
Yes, exactly,
really-
exactly. He's
You want to learn about the secret stuff they don't want you to know? Alex Jones is your guy.
yes. Go to Infowars.com and get the information right there, or tune to Channel 4. We kind of relay the same thing. You know, I'm more like a relayer than
Repeater.
repeater, yeah, than anything else. But I do have some research that is different from other research,
Right.
But there are some other people, such as Kevin Trudeau. Kevin Trudeau is the infomercial king. I don't know if you know about it, but he has his own TV and radio show. He's almost doing the same thing, just like Alex Jones. But like I said, nobody is as bravest as Alex Jones. So, by the way, what other stuff is going on right now around the world? Anything in particular?
I've been living in a vacuum the last couple days. Usually I'm on top of it. I can rattle off what's going on. I know that they're planning on printing more money, and
Yeah, that's very true, and I totally suggest to you all people that if you have any money, even if it is, I don't know, $100 a month or whatever, put it away and start buying gold. And I think that would be wise not to buy the US gold. I mean, that is just my suggestion, because if you go back 1933, I wasn't here, I wasn't even born, but when I read the history, the economy history, what happened actually, the government actually recalled gold and made it illegal to possess gold, and you had to return gold. But you cannot do that with, let's say, foreign gold, British gold or other gold. But this is the time to buy gold, because the big tide of the economy, inflation, is just coming soon in theaters near you.
heard we'll all be billionaires soon if they print enough money.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Everybody is going to become billionaires very soon. And Alex Jones has another fundraising drive tomorrow, as a matter of fact. And I believe it lasts for
24 hours.
24 hours.
He's going to be live on the air for
yes.
24 hours.
So they're going to have basically a war on disinformation later on. And they're hoping if they can go on satellite TV, that would be fantastic. Because then that means any of you can watch his TV by just having a satellite dish, and not only Americans can watch that, but also people around the world can watch that. Just imagine how cool that would be, because this is not just
it's not just American issue. It's
the whole global issues.
My mom's got friends in Sweden, and I'm like, hey, tell them to check out InfoWars, and get hip to the scene,
Yeah.
And I think it, some people like laugh at us, like Americans don't even know they're being fooled by their own government.
Exactly. As a matter of fact, that was a good thing that you mentioned, because Sweden, there was this Swedish professor who investigated the 9/11 report, and also the nanothermite. Like he was, and he had a distinct Swedish accent also, but he was talking about it, and somebody asked him, "Why are you so interested in this?" And said, "Because, I'm interested to find the truth."
Yeah.
That was very interesting, even though he was Swedish, but he wanted to know what was the truth. So it's knowing the truth and seeking the truth is a global thing. It's not just basically for Americans or just, let's say, for Canadians, you know. Anybody else wants to know what the heck is going on. So I don't know if yet. By the way, thank you so much to Sam Lagulo, the producer of this show, and also Mr. Michael Muhammad, the cameraman. They're working so hard because we had really issues, ladies and gentlemen, today. And so they worked so hard to bring this program and make it possible to have this program today. But I don't know if the first clip is ready. It's by Alex Jones and is about the fundraising. You call it
Money bomb?
Money bomb. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
So I don't know if the money bomb is ready or not. If it is ready, Sam, could you please run that clip for us?
Play it again, Sam.
Hello, fellow lovers of liberty and freedom. We're going to be doing a special 27-hour live, non-stop broadcast coming up on Thursday, October 14th, 2010. It kicks off at 11 a.m. when my regularly scheduled multicast of radio and television takes place at Infowars.com. And we have got an incredible lineup of researchers scheduled for the show. We've got Gerald Salente, Dr. Paul Craig Roberts, Alan Watt, Catherine Austin Fitz. The list goes on and on. And I'm going to be on the air for more than 24 hours straight, taking your phone calls, interviewing guests during the 2010 Money Bomb. 3 years ago, grassroots supporters started a Money Bomb without my knowledge. And at first I kind of ignored it. But as it gained steam, I thought, well, I guess people want us to go to the next level. And it was that money that came in, that $300,000, that allowed us to move to these new offices. We used the second Money Bomb to expand the amount of equipment and employees we had. And here we are in 2010. I wasn't going to do a Money Bomb. People were like, well, why aren't you going to do it? You did one at the early summer, the last 2 years. And I was like, well, we know we're in a depression, and we just want folks to buy the books and videos and support our sponsors. That should pay for it. Well, because the economy is falling apart, even though our audience has more than tripled in the last 12 months, we do need to come to you and ask the question, if you believe in the type of information we cover, the guests we bring on, the platform for liberty that we provide, then please support us on October 14th, 2010, this coming Thursday, by going to InfoWarsMoneyBomb.com and donating. And tune in to the live 24-hour plus transmission, 27 hours total. And even if you can't donate $1, that doesn't matter. Tell your friends and family to tune in to this historic 27-hour transmission. Posted below, we'll put a link to the tour I've given folks of the studios we were able to build with the last 2 Money Bombs and the new shell of the studio we completed. Now we need to put the equipment in, get the employees, the computers, the air conditioning systems, all of that stuff that goes along with it. But the shell is now there because we realize that humanity is at a historic crossroads, and that Infowars.com and my radio show, our films, the websites, really is at the tip of the spear. I mean, who can you point to who is having a bigger effect in waking people up to the true nature of this global tyranny we're facing? The good news is humanity is really waking up right now. The expansion of understanding is exponential. And so I'm not going to sit here idly by and just continue at the same level. I'm going to up our game against the globalist. And I would ask you to join us in that historic mission. And so a special 27-hour live transmission kicking off Thursday, October 14th, and running until 3 p.m. on the following Friday will be taking place. I've never done anything like this. And I hope that you will join us because we're going to be having live